Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim.
And I'm David.
And come on is on the ridge. We are finally, he's ridging today. We are finally gonna get the big heavy steel beams put up on top of the solar carport. What do you think about these beams there, brother?
Well, they're not beams.
Well, they're not beams. What are you talking about?
They're C-channel.
Well, they are C-channel, but what constitutes a beam?
Well, you got your I-beam. Looks like an eye.
Hey, we're gonna learn some education here, guys.
Yeah. This is nothing but C-channel. This is just some channel.
Just some channel?
This is what
46-foot long channel.
It is 46-foot long channel, without a doubt, with a couple splices, but it's not a beam.
All right, let's show you what we're gonna do today. All right, we have David's pointing there. We got these C-channels and splices. And I think one's 215 inches long, one's 220 inches long, and the center one is, I forgot how big the center one is. So 46 feet long. Think we got enough bolts to put in these splices?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? 16, 12, something like that? What is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16!
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, yep.
16 bolts in every single splice. So we're gonna splice this beam to that beam, and then we're going to lift up and put it all the way back on the lowest bracket back there. And that should span the entire width with this centerpiece. Then these over here we'll get a splice on, and we gotta lift these up and put them up there, and they will not reach over. We'll have to splice those in there. Think we can do it?
Oh, yeah. Ain't done to it but do it, babe.
All right, got all the hardware. What kind of hardware you got there, buddy? Uh-oh, hey, somebody's stealing your truck. The Ford effing Ranger's got an alarm going off. Ah! Ain't nobody stealing nothing here on the ridge, brother.
Nope.
Good job. So we got the hardware. So what kind of hardware we got there?
Well, we got some nuts, we got some flat washers, and we got some lock washers.
All right, I got tons and tons more bags over there, and we got to put all these up. What we're gonna do to lift them up, because Old Blue cannot get to the top. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Old Blue can't get to the top. She's a couple feet short right up there. So what we're gonna do is put these pallets on the forks, having the small pallet on top. We'll strap them all together. Then we can put the beam, C-channel. What was that, David?
Yep.
That look you gave me.
Yep.
He went, yep. We're gonna put the C-channel up on that little groove right there, and that'll give me about 4 foot more elevation, and we should be able to get them all the way to the top. Think that'll work, David?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too difficult of a project.
Tim.
Hey, according to your plans right here, you're gonna go with a flat washer, then a lock washer, then the nut on the inside?
Yep. Flat washer, lock washer, nut on the inside, flat washer on the outside of the head. And don't forget those, because I'll have to go back and do them like I did last time.
No, I got you.
We got a 12-foot ladder already stationed up, and I believe David is probably gonna be the tractor operator. He says he's really good at that, even though it is this, this beautiful blue
zero turn
turbo. He calls it my zero turn tractor.
Yeah, it's got all the controls of a hydrostatic little yard tractor.
Because it's a tractor. It's not a lawnmower. It's not a.
No,
it's not a bulldozer. It's a tractor.
No,
it's supposed to be like that.
It's what happens when you don't have a commercial grade type tractor.
This is utility. This is the utility tractor.
This is Kenny's brother.
Oh, no.
Right.
I got more horsepower than Uber all day long.
Well, I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna use this 12-foot ladder. I'll be up on the ladder doing all the work. David's gonna be here operating the tractor, guiding me doing the work.
Y'all see who's already working and who's talking.
Hey, he's actually over there putting bolts in. There's a tons of them. All right, so come into the power shed here, and I'll show you, just to make sure we're doing this right. So here's the big columns. We're gonna put the C-channel across, and you can see the bracket goes on the back, the C-channel faces that way, and all the hardware we're gonna put in it. So that's gonna be up there, C-channel's facing that way. And if we come in the power shed, we can see I've even got a cooler with water so I can keep David hydrated. I don't want him falling out. You know how he gets a little lightheaded sometimes. So, and now that tractor is kind of high too, so he may get a little dizzy. I just Tom Sawyered David there. I was like, oh, I forgot the tripod for the camera. I gotta go back to the Ridge and get that. And I come back and he's already got 16 of the bolts in. So I think I played that one smarter. All right, I'm gonna get the, let's see, we're not doing the splice on, I'm gonna do a splice on that end piece down there.
Yep.
Get that going. Some of these bolts here. So I'm doing the same thing. Going on the outside like that. Yeah, they got a lot of room for movement, don't they?
Yeah, on this right here, I'm snugging them, but I'm not getting too crazy. But we're gonna have to snug these splices where.
Oh yeah, no, the splices got to be tight.
Because of
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they can't be tight because we're gonna have to adjust. But they at least got to be snugged up decently.
Did I grab the wrong size? Oh no, thought I grabbed the wrong size lock washer for a second. Couldn't get it on. All right, we got a bunch of these to do. Woo! All right, so what we're gonna do, David's gonna drive the tractor up. We're gonna get all these pallets on there. We'll get them strapped together. Then we'll have this spot here to get that first beam. David's already got the first bracket on. I'm still working on, I got 4 bolts in mine. So. He's a little bit quicker. Of course, I've been trying to, make sure he's got water and shade.
Lies.
And you know.
Lies.
All right,
Lies.
Come on, brother. Let's see if he can get this fork up into under here without messing everything up. Does he even know how to start the tractor? All right, you got that part right. Forward, reverse.
Damn lawnmower.
You got. All right, here. Come on a little forward. All right, stop. Up. Woo! Come on. Up, 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 up. I don't want to bend over. That's good right there.
This is like riding my 0 turn.
This strap should keep the pallets from sliding around. Safety first, right? Right, something like that.
One of them.
One of them. That's pretty sturdy. We can go ahead and set it like this. Oh, I see it does. Okay, so we're gonna go up and then tilt it this way. Let's go ahead and put this way. I think it's more rigid that way anyway. All the way back right there. Because when you tilt it up.
You got a pair of clamps?
Oh, C-clamps?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty smart idea, David. You come up with good ideas every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
All right, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. We got clamps on the beam. We got the pallet strapped down. Splice is on, not super tight. You can see it sagging a little bit. He's gonna lift it up and go all the way back. Let me get this ladder out of the way. Woo, look at that. Look at that.
All she's got.
That's why I say you're gonna have to tilt to go past this one. Woo! Look at that, like a charm. Woo! Yeah! That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. precision placement. Precision. We have contact. Touchdown. I did just think about something. I gotta climb up there and take those clamps off so you can get the tractor down.
I would just put one bolt in each side.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll bolt it all up. I can put you on the pallets and drive you to each connection. You won't even have to go up and down the ladder.
I think so. All right. If I can get this lined up here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's so easy. So I'm up here on the ladder, putting all these nuts and bolts in. David's on the tractor doing what David do.
Sounds good.
You working hard over there, David?
I don't think you would have put it in that easy.
All right, that one's in.
I've seen your tractor operate.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I broke the emblem off mine right there. All right, let me see, get this one over here done. I'm gonna get the one bolt in here.
Good?
Yep. Whew. Alignment's pretty good. Oh, drop the washer. It's a beautiful day here in West Tennessee, but that sun is bearing down. All right, we got one bolt in each, splice on. We're gonna go get the short one now. Said not super tight, just get them on there.
Yeah,
right?
just snug.
Yeah. It'll adjust itself out.
I mean, you got such a big slot in there. I mean,
Oh, there we go. Oh, my.
you're Gucci.
You said I got a big slot. What'd you say?
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that was very nice.
Just so you know, too. Just so you know, I was right originally.
What's that, brother?
On the next one, we need to put the splice on that one.
Be easier?
Well, think about it. We're gonna have to pass that and go into it now
Oh, I'm going to slide it over it.
instead of just coming back into it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, he's
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, we're going to put the splice on the long one next time. I thought it would just give it a little extra weight, but it don't matter.
It has nothing to do with the weight.
It don't matter.
It's got to do with putting it together.
All right, let's get her up. Push the clutch in all the way,
clutch is
brother.
all the way, dude.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think it depends on how you shut it off.
Let's see if we can clear this now. Oh, yeah. Not a problem. David always say, in like swimwear. Does that make sense? In like swimwear. It really works. Look at that precision. It goes over it. It goes over it.
I know. This is what I mean about the splice.
No, if you put it over, I'll slide it over the splice. Go ahead and put it over and I'll slide it over. Look at that, you popped it right in place.
Put one bolt in that loose and then unclamp it so I can put it on the other side.
Let's do that.
It's okay, Tim. You can tell them I was right.
Oh, you're right. You're definitely right. I'm gonna get my workout just moving this ladder around all day.
Put your bolt in first.
Huh?
Put your one bolt in loose.
Oh, right there. Yeah. I forgot that clamp's what's holding it level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 bolts. I'll just go in and throw 2 in it.
Yeah, that's fine. You like how that's lined up, don't you?
It did, yeah. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, nice they gave us big long slits, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's get 2 in there on it.
Not too tight because it's going to need to pivot up a little bit.
Oh, it's got a little space in it. Whew.
Ideally, you should have put the steel on this side and we should have fed from the high side and came backwards.
Yeah.
Because we're going to run into boom issues.
What's that?
We're going to run into boom issues.
You think? Oh, well.
It's going to be close.
Yeah. Oh, when you tilt, yeah. That is true. That is true. We will make it work, though. All right. Look at that. Pretty good. Boom, right there. That's good right there. All right, brother, you're clear. First beam is up. Woo, look at that, guy. The first beam is completely up. 5 more to go. I think we got a plan now. David's has some great ideas. I am glad he's up here. I would have got it done, but with his ways, get it done safer, quicker, definitely more efficient. Clamps on there. All righty. this. Oh, that's a long beam now. Just gotta get it up and over instead of right in front of the last one. I'll get some bolts and nuts in my pocket. Oh yeah. Got it. Perfect. Dave in this precision operation. Well, that was holding, wasn't it? Tilt it up a little bit. Huh? Tilt it up a little bit. Good.
This is what I mean about headroom.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. Just when you take that one off, go over and make your middle one. The outside bolt, just get one bolt in and then I can come off of it and you can just slide it.
Yep.
If there was another 6 inches closer spacing, this wouldn't work.
Yep. Whoa.
You don't want it to.
There we go. Perfect right there.
Yeah. Kind of finger tight it so it doesn't have so much slop.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and do all of these.
All right,
That way you don't have to move your ladder way over there every time.
Yeah, we've already proved concept over there. Now we just yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, David, them sawhorses, that's a pretty good idea. I don't know where I came up with that. Not a problem. Yeah, I think it's going to work better doing all of these. Since I have the ladder already over here, that was David's idea. Don't have to keep moving back and forth. We'll get all these on, and then we'll put the splice connections on that end. So one row, then one row. We are back from lunch. Almost couldn't get David to come back. He had to have some of Grandma Carol's strawberry pie after stuffing his face with a turkey sandwich and chips and about 16 more waters. But we're back up here finally. I think we're gonna get this done before sun goes down. Ain't that right, David?
Yep, I guess.
All about, he did have strawberry pie. That's about true.
That is true. That pie is amazing.
Oh, it's lined up perfectly. They didn't have to move anything.
There's Tim, always in the way.
What's that?
I said, there's Tim, always in the way.
Here's Tim up on a ladder, always working.
About time.
Good idea, coming from that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get these last ones.
Apparently I got a couple of those today.
What's that?
I said, apparently I got a couple of those today.
A couple good ideas?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta scoot this
One or two.
over. Look at that, that's perfect. Get that right in there.
Well, your emergency brake don't work too well.
What are you talking about?
It just rolled backwards.
Well, you didn't push it hard enough. You gotta manually push the emergency brake.
Just jump on another man's tractor and run it better than him.
Oh, better than him. You hear that? Skill. I give the man, he's got skills. We were just saying, I said, there's 2 more left. What'd you say?
I said 1.5.
I said, they ain't no 1.5. He said, the hard part's done. I said, no. I got to climb up this ladder, get both C-clamps off, climb back down, move it over, get 2 bolts in the splice spinner, climb down, move it over, get another bolt over here. He'll start the tractor up, drive forward, wait for me to put the other one on, put the clamps on, make sure.
You want me to tell you a secret?
Sure.
You know I own a steel company, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what we used to say about the ones that would put the bolts in?
What?
We could teach a dumb monkey to put a bolt in. It takes some skilled person to actually get the steel in the air and actually get it done. Bolting up is like the laborer's job.
Oh my gosh.
So basically on this job, Tim,
She's trying to say that I'm the laborer?
you are the laborer.
That's not a very smart thing to do.
You're a financer and a laborer.
The financier
and laborer.
and the laborer. Let's see if I can reach this one over here without killing myself. Whew. Somebody put it too far away. Whoa, my ladder's moving. There we go. All right, I get those 2 in now.
Get on that ladder, boy. Let's go. How much money you think I got in that bolt? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What'd you say, a dime waiting on $1 or something?
Dime holding up $1, baby. Come
Dime
on.
holding up $1, okay.
Dime holding up $1.
Uh-oh, get in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to twist that one.
There.
There you go.
Can I do it one-handed? Oh, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna get my camera set up here.
Yeah, there's really no way around it.
All right. There we go. Get in the hole. Just got to get a bolt.
You got to hook to it.
Hot tool on it. It slid right in after that.
Yeah, amazing what that hook to it.
Some of the people watching have no idea what we're doing. Hawk to it, that must be a Alabama Roll Tide saying or something, right? Mississippi, Ole Miss or something, I don't know.
So,
Oh, view up here sure looks pretty, except for David down there on that tractor. He's kind of making that blue tractor not look as good. I don't know what y'all think
whatever.
about that.
I even wore colors to match it today.
You are, my color is exactly right. I don't know about you, but.
I wore blue just for old Blue.
Well, she appreciates
I
it.
was just sitting here talking to old Blue, and old Blue was like, yeah, finally, somebody that knows how to operate.
Oh, man. Hey, what are you talking about? Grandma Carol knows how to operate her.
Yeah, that's true.
That was her tractor before it was my tractor.
Yeah, that's where all the hours came in.
That's funny. He's funny. I don't care who he is. Ugh. Look at that. Put it right in place. Perfect. Told me to wait to put the bolts in that end, and then I'll get the clamps off, get the 2 bolts in that one, then I'll do both those C-channel right there. Beautiful blue sky day. Sun is cooking us. Cooking us like fried shrimp. Shrimp on the Barbie. Right on the end. You've got to lower this one down. Get it in the hole.
If this one goes 10 out of 10 again, Tim, I'm gonna take a picture by myself tomorrow. I'm feeling like I left the ridge.
Yeah. He's talking about his keeping it real. Every time he's on a video with me, they're 10 out of 10, which is bad out of 10. And mine are like 3 out of 10, so when he's in with mine. So he brings me up and I bring him down.
Down, down, down. As he adjusts his camera, make sure the shot is perfect. That's why we're still out here. We'd have been done before lunch.
It's like 7 p.m., isn't it? Oh!
Oh, it's about... Oh, be careful. You barely got a lip over
yeah,
there.
we don't have the clamps anymore, do we?
I can come down a little bit if you need.
You just gotta get in.
Do I need to come down?
No, I just gotta... I just had to slide it. That's all it was. That's all it was. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I about tipped that off there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I forgot the clamps weren't on it. Whew. Man, we got it.
Got a little aggressive.
Yeah, because there ain't much holding out of the end of that one, is there?
No, I mean, you're on the pallet.
On
You're
the pallets,
good,
yeah. But yeah. Is it even on the end now?
No, you knocked it off.
Oh, yeah, you're going to put it back on. Give me just a second. I did knock it off the end. Woo, so good thing we did have the pallet idea there, huh? Almost killed me, David. You see that?
You almost killed yourself.
I did.
If anything, I saved you.
I'm just trying to make your video entertaining, you know. Tim almost died.
I don't even have my cameras on.
12 foot up, almost died.
I don't even have my cameras on.
Look at you. This is the one that fell off. He just lifted it and got it back up there. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. And then go down just a little bit. There you go, right there. Still might need to back up just a hair. All right. Let's see if I can get these on.
All right, hold on to it and I'll come out from up underneath it.
All right, I got it.
It's gonna push out some.
Yep. Come on down.
Hold on.
All right. Last beam is up. Still gotta get bolts in the beam behind you, but the last beam is up.
Last one.
Let me just get the last one. This one we didn't get a while ago. David had the bright idea. Says, get the last two at the same time. I think I can do that. And
I've had a lot of those bright ideas.
You had a few today, yeah. I think with, again, my organization and setup and your wisdom and bright ideas made this a pretty successful endeavor.
I agree. You did have a nice little setup here.
Thanks, sir. I do appreciate it.
About the
Did you
only
hear
thing I'd
that?
have
He actually
changed-
complimented me a little bit.
About the
Thank you
only
very
thing I'd
much.
have changed, I'd have put the steel on the opposite side,
Yeah,
and the opposite way. But
Still got something to complain about. Still got something.
well, nah, hey, Ain't nothing wrong with what is it? Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Yeah. Do y'all know how to do that? How to be constructive in your criticism? Come on. Last beam just went up, and David made an astute observation. What were you just telling me, David?
I put more bolts in than Tim.
I was like, how is that possible? I went up on that ladder about 100 times, got a bolt in every single connection point, and I'm like, there's no way that you got more bolts done than me. So how many did you do?
16 per run.
Okay, because he did the splice between the long one and the medium. He did all 16 of those. And then I did the 8 of a splice on the opposite end, and then 1 in every single one of them. So he did 16.
Yep. You did 13.
13. I did 13 bolts in each one. Actually, I did a couple more right there, so it still didn't equal that. But I did climb up on the ladder 100 more times while he sat and operated the tractor. And,
I did load every beam on the pallet.
with help, most of them, some of them.
I've loaded all of them on there.
But his observations were very right on. His suggestions were spot on. Look at this. Now I know it's got to be pressure washed, and we got to get some scratches painted, and I got to, rack everything in, get it all level and plumb, because right now, there's not bolts. There's only one bolt in there, one bolt in there. Once we get all the bolts and washers, everything tight, I'll push up with the tractor, level it out, tighten it down, and I'll pressure wash, get all this dirt off of it. What you think, David?
I like it. It's an impressive carport. Like I've said all day, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, think about the M channels, all those M channels,
yeah,
they run all the way down. They extend out a few feet from that end and a few feet from this end. So solar panels are going to come out to here.
Yeah.
And on the other side. So this thing's going to have like a 46 foot by like 30 foot, 28 foot footprint.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if it leaks.
Well,
that's what I'm waiting on.
So for leaking,
I know you got the seals.
okay,
I've seen it.
So those are M channels,
and
right?
it should drop down in there.
So they run this way, and the rain goes between them. And then there's the gaskets that go on the solar panels. And then over here, these are the rain channels.
Yeah.
They go on this way. So
yeah, we'll see.
I mean, even if it just leaks a little bit, it's a carport. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And it's a solar. So all the wires will be exposed. I can get to. I have to get a junction box installed, dig. I got to get my backhoe on Old Blue so I can dig a trench right over to here to get power into the power shed.
Yeah.
Think I got it set up pretty good?
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you, sir.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, we got the house right there, solar carport right here, power shed right there. We're gonna have
you pointed at the right area for power.
Have a 30 by 50 shop. Oh, call him power, yeah. 30 by 50 shop over there, big parking lot on that side. Fenced in paddock over here, maybe even a little bitty pond, maybe a third pond.
Yeah, third pond.
Third pond right there. Somebody's a little bit bougie nowadays.
Tim 3 ponds.
Three pond Tim.
We'll call
Three pond Tim.
Tim 3 ponds.
All right, I think we need to close this one out.
Yeah, I do have one thing to say. Blue's happy today because a real operator actually operated Blue today. I'm just saying.
I think I'm a little jealous. I know she's not jealous. I'm jealous.
Those operating skills were on point today.
Yeah. Oh, you were popping these right in the sockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I ever did.
He did try to kill me on that last one. I don't know if y'all noticed. He did try to kill me.
He did. I saved his life.
I took the clamps off the pallets
and snatched it.
And I snatched it, and it came off the end, but luckily it was still on the pallets. That one could have been a bad one.
Yeah, I saved Tim's life on that one. I was like, whoa, Tim.
David saved my life. Ah.
Tim put me downhill so he don't look so short.
All right, guys, we are done for today. First day on the ridge for David.
When did
full
you
day.
start?
About 9 months ago. And so what I've done in 9 months, David's been able to pretty much accomplish in one day here. There is as much steel on that thing now as the 6 months before, that's for sure.
Tim probably is going to cut this out, but he put me downhill so he looks as tall as me.
It's been a fun day. We got vittles to cook. We're going to grill some venison, some chicken wings, some jalapeno poppers. Grandma's got the strawberry pie. Deviled. He's already eaten most of it. Deviled eggs, and she's making some cracked green beans.
Ooh,
cracked green beans.
Well, you're in the right area for it.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is it for today. We got it up on the ridge.
Yep.
I'm pretty happy. I am pretty happy. Thank you,
First
brother. I
time
appreciate
Tim's
you,
got
man.
it up in a while.
Don't let me hang in here, man. Don't let me... Love every single one of you. Until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Stay with me and go Ridge Life. Go Ridge Life. Woo!
It's only showing him going up and down the ladder. He ain't showing how these beams are getting in the air. That way he can sit there on his lives and say, "Oh, I did all the work."
I recorded every bit of those beams
But
going
you'll
up.
be able to see it on Come On Homestead.